We have just received our negative COVID test results, so I guess we're going to Hawaii.
Good morning, happy travelers. We're back at the airport today because we're going to
Hawaii.
Hawaii. That's my hula, sorry. We are about to go see if we can get on this plane, and we're going to Phoenix first and then to Kona.
Traveling to Hawaii right now is pretty complicated with COVID test results, quarantines, and all sorts of stuff, but we'll get into that a little later in the video.
Yes, by the time we get there, we'll have been tested 3 times in 4 days. Let's go get on that plane. Got our boarding passes, so we're headed to Phoenix at least. Okay, we've made it to Phoenix. We're about to head over to our gate for Kona, and we've already been checked off for a seat, so that's good. So we have a few minutes sitting here waiting for our flight before we head to Kona, and we thought we'd explain a little bit about the travel requirements going to Hawaii right now. Over the summer in Hawaii, if you went there, you had to quarantine for 2 weeks, and they were super strict about it. But starting in October, I believe, they developed a program where if you got a negative COVID test within 72 hours of departing, you could be exempt from that quarantine. You have to get it from an approved lab. It's a list of certain labs that you can get it from. It can't be from any lab.
We learned that the hard way.
Yeah, we ended up getting one from the wrong lab, and we had to hustle to get one in time. So we've had 2 tests in the last 3 days, both negative. And it's a little bit different for each island. We're going to the Big Island, and it's the same with the 72 hours, but they're also rapid testing on arrival. So once we get there, we will get rapid tested for free at the airport. Once we get that negative result, we are free to explore. Now we have to go through and present our QR code from the forms and things that we filled out before we got on our flight. It's where we uploaded our negative COVID test.
We made it through the first section, and then they gave us these little placards here to get our second test, which we're gonna go get right now.
It's like 5 million degrees, and I'm here for it. My turn.
Good to go.
All right.
You can go up there and they'll call your name one time.
Thank you. That wasn't so bad. That was gentler than some of the other people that done it.
The guy just came up to us, gave us an email address, and said that we are free to go get our rental car and get our checked bags, but we need to stay in the area for the next 30 minutes or so in case they need to call us back.
He said that the only reason that they would call us is that we're positive or they need to re-swab us. So if we don't hear from them in about 30 minutes, we're good to go.
We have got our checked bags, and now we're just waiting on the rental car shuttle.
We just picked up our rental car. We were literally the only 2 people on the shuttle and the only 2 people at the counter. So it went super fast, faster than any rental car I've ever gotten
Yeah.
before, I think.
They did have a lot of new regulations regarding COVID. Part of that safe Hawaii travels, you have to upload all of your negative test results to. They needed to see that as well there. So they're being very, very serious about your COVID tests and making sure you follow all the rules all the way through.
A few tips that we have learned so far is have your ID ready for ever. Don't ever put it away until you're literally in your hotel room because you'll need it like 50 times. Have your logins for your test results and your Safe Hawaii thing all set up and ready to go. Have your QR code. We didn't print ours out, but we had screenshots and we had it downloaded and we had it ready to go.
They wanted to see the QR code and they wanted to see the actual test results, which I wasn't anticipating them wanting to see both of them. And then here at the rental car agency, they actually wanted us to log in and they wanted to look at it themselves.
Have all your logins ready to go, and if you're not real fast with electronics, just print out the QR code and the test results. It'll be easier for you instead of trying to fool around with trying to log into all this stuff. So it's been very, very thorough so far, but actually I really appreciate that because we've been tested so many times that we definitely do not have COVID and we feel perfectly fine about exploring this beautiful, beautiful place.
Yep. They told us that we should wait about 30 or 40 minutes, and if we didn't hear anything from them, then we were good to go. So it's been about 40 minutes so far, and we're gonna head to our hotel.
Mai Tais, here we come! The Hilton Resort is so big it needs a tram to get around.
So we're just about ready to check into our room, and it's all the way down here at the end, and it's got
Double doors.
double doors.
Good sign.
What does that mean? I've never had a room that had double doors before.
Well, let's go. I gotta break the seal. The Hilton Clean Stay seal.
Did we get upgraded?
Look at this place.
Did you know about this?
No.
This was not expected.
She goes, oh, it has a balcony. I was like, oh, cool. I think it's got more than one balcony.
What is going on here? Third balcony. Dude, this is nice. Okay, so they meant 5 balconies.
There's 5. There's 5.
You didn't know about this?
I did not know about this. I swear.
So we're gonna have to do a full room tour of this place. We did reach out to the marketing department and said that we are, have a YouTube channel. They agreed to do a limited collaboration, but we didn't think that it was gonna be like an upgrade.
I had no. I booked the the cheapest room possible, which is what
Yeah.
I normally do.
A few moments later.
So I really don't know how we just spent like 3 hours in this room. We didn't do anything. Just walking back and forth. Like, this place is so long. I'm working off all the food that I'm going to eat. We have changed. We're gonna go check out the sunset and then get some dinner. I know you guys are probably curious about this room, but we are going to do a full tour in tomorrow's video, so you'll have to subscribe so you don't miss that video, because it's going to be coming up after this video.
Good explanation.
I know! So let's go explore this huge ass resort. Okay, so we finally made it out of the room. We're exploring the resort, and man, Hawaii has hands down some of the best sunsets I've ever seen. It's already starting to be just insane. This is a freaking huge resort. We're hoofing it to the other side. I swear it's like a mile. Came by and lit all the tiki torches, and that makes me happy. But as you can see, the sun went down and it was beautiful, and now I'm freaking starving. So there's actually only one restaurant on the resort that's open, and it's Italian, and Kevin said no to Italian, so there's tons of places to eat in this area. It's called Waikoloa Village.
Yeah, you can't have Italian when you're in Hawaii, especially not on the first night. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking pulled pork and Mai Tai. So we found a restaurant called A-Bay's Island Grill. It's right across the street from the Marriott Resort, and I got some fish and chips and a Mai Tai. Kevin got fish tacos, which is pretty typical for him. Look at this baby.
Okay, that's gonna be it for us tonight.
We're getting a little loopy because we're both so tired.
Hopefully you guys got a little bit of info from this.
Don't be afraid to come here. There's nobody here.
Yeah, it's definitely dead. I know that they need people to come and kind of get the tourism economy back up. So as long as you follow the necessary steps, it's really not that bad.
They're strict, but it's still Hawaii, so I think it's worth it.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, please subscribe, drop a comment below, and hit that bell notification so you never miss another video.
And we'll see you tomorrow with a full room tour. This is The Awkward Tourists. Peace out.
We do ask that you do not huddle in groups, maintaining space between you and other customers as you wait for today's flight. Our onboard service has temporarily changed.
Oh my God, it's hot. It's hot. It's humid here. Whew. So hot and humid.
So we just got our rental car.
Yeah!
I don't even know why I ever talk. I should just let you say everything.